Good morning.
Good morning.
Great. Lovely meeting you all my brothers and sisters online. And it's a wonderful thing. I start this with a thanks to DXN for the platform offered. I also thank specifically people for Mr. Rahul and Mr. Vijay for the beautiful introduction. And with all humility, I accept it. One clarification he asked me about medical electronics. Just as a matter of clarification, is electronics engineering as a qualification with specialization, honors specialization in medical electronics. That is all it is. It is easier method of mentioning that is medical electronics. Now coming back to this particular experience of talking over online is very interesting, and I thank DXN for that. Before we go on further, my heart is very heavy today because of the challenges globally. The very humanity is threatened today, and we're all fighting a war without a weapon in our hands. At this moment, all that I can do is to invoke the Almighty's blessings to save us, give us the courage, give us the courage to fight, give us the courage to sustain and overcome successfully. And I request all of you, please, for 10 seconds, close your eyes and pray for our welfare. Thank you. Now, DXN, when originally it was introduced to us, both of us, in 1999, just as another business. But then later on, we discovered DXN is not just a business, it is an experience, a lifetime experience. Association with DXN at that time was only a hope, but after 20 years, when we look back, it was not a hope, it is a reality. That reality has given us quite a lot of understanding, quite a lot of convictions, quite a lot of education. So we thought, looking back at the last 20 years, let us, with maturity, analyze and get the wisdom out of the experience and share this with the people, our friends, everybody, so that it may be of some help to somebody somewhere. So here we go with our experience. I have to caution you on one thing. The whole idea is to share an overall knowledge, overall wisdom. It is not really a training program, so one need not relax. One need not take notes and other things. We are here to just share our thoughts, our experience, and it is only our experience. It has nothing to do with experience in general. And so there are many areas where we want to highlight the experience has educated us, the experience has given us convictions, the experience has given us peace, the experience has given us a sense of achievement. These experiences, when we share with you, it may be an inspiration, it may also be a guidance for some people to approach DXN with a different vigor and vitality. Now here we go, 20 years. We joined DXN in 1999, but officially April 2000 was the inauguration of DXN. So officially we joined them at that time. At that time, our ideas, perceptions, expectations were different. Now we are more mature. We have analyzed, and a lot of interesting things happen, much more than what has been expected originally. So here we are with a lot of confidence discussing with you how we went about the whole thing. When I say great life, we have to have an understanding of what is great life. Life, when we say, it's a series of experience. If there is no experience, that is not called life. So a great life should have great experience. So if you analyze the experience, there lies the secret, there lies the education about it. Now, generally, in anybody's life, a great life is achievable only if the five factors are fulfilled. One has to be physically healthy, one has to be mentally healthy, one has to be spiritually healthy, one has to be socially healthy, and financially healthy too. So, all the five, if they are there in a balanced factor, goodness factors, then one's life is complete and it is also more peaceful, enjoyable forever. It's permanent. Now, three kinds of phases one goes through in life. There is a youthful time, maybe around between 20 and 30, something like that. There is a middle age time, maybe 30 and 40, 45, like that. And old age after 60. These are all the three times. Really, what one is going through as an experience, let's just look into it. We'll be laughing out. When you are young, you have energy, high energy, more time, less money. So you are a little handicapped on the money. When you are in the middle age, energy is okay, time is okay, money is okay, but everything is little. Just we are able to manage. Many times certain things are not even fulfilled. In old age, you have a lot of money, lot of time, but no energy or health. This is the reality, my dear friends, in life. And that life has to be handled with reaction addition, how it changes. This is what the whole analysis is about. When you bring in reaction at the right time in life, how does it help you? There are three challenges to health. There are people who claim to be healthy or really healthy. For those people, there is no guarantee that they can prevent diseases. So prevention becomes a priority for such people. There are people who got minor health issues, minor functional issues, and these people, protection from further degeneration or to overcome from the existing is the priority. The third level is preservation. Already somebody has got some disease like the cancer or diabetes or whatever it is, and they are in very serious condition. At that time, the only hope is to arrest the situation to a level, manageable level, and to give them peace when they are alive. The interesting thing is DXN addresses all these issues. That is where DXN is, and DXN is complete. We are going to see down through the presentation how the whole thing is merging very well in DXN. DXN is a beautiful masala with all these components put nicely into it, and that we realize it only when we go through the experience of DXN. Now, for the health portion alone, I would like to request Dr. Malathi Ramani to go on further to share her analytical aspects using the experience she has undergone last 20 years along with us. Here is Dr. Malathi Ramani.
So, good morning, friends.
Good morning, madam.
Yeah, good morning. Nice to be with all of you. And thanks to the technology, thanks to Mr. Rahul and Mr. Vijay. So, already my introduction is over. So, they were telling I'm a family physician and gynecologist. And I got introduced to DXN in 99. And really came to know about this mushroom, I was really thrilled because we all, as layperson, know when rain or thunder shower comes in our garden, we used to see only mushrooms, not more than that. But here, when I came to know of this mushroom, I was really thrilled. So started learning about it more and started applying it in my practice whenever I found that our medications have got the limitations. So here, with my experience, I share lot of things in front of you. Yeah, now this is my own testimonial. So earlier in the year 2000, as a practicing doctor, I was a chronic sinus patient with lot of allergy problems because of practice and all that. And when I came to know about this mushroom, which is a very powerful adaptogen, And main interesting thing was this can be given with our modern medicine. That is what interested me more. So I became the guinea pig. I first started testing it and found very good improvement. So even now we are continuing, but what is the result is within 2 to 3 years, all my allergies have gone completely. Especially my sinusitis is totally gone. I never puncture now. And my energy level is good. When I went for DXN, I was 39 years old. Now I'm 60 years old. So the energy level for the past 20 years has been very good. I've never fallen sick. So being a medical practitioner, I analyze myself every now and then and found that this powerful adapter is very helpful to keep you healthy. So that is why for a normal consumer, this is very, very good. Next, you can see my husband is actually a sports person and he has got a lot of things. He had a high fatigue. Main his problem was dust allergy. And he also had mushroom allergy. But then when I interacted with Dr. Lim, then he told us this Ganoderma is very helpful for all these allergies. So his cholesterol level, everything has come down, maintaining to keeping very good health. So this is again for a normal consumer. And then in my practice, when I was interacting with Dr. Lim earlier in 2000, so he told me that this mushroom, because that time you should remember that we had only RG and GL, nothing else, no coffee, tea, nothing. Only 30 RGGL or 90s RGGL was only later available. So he told me this product is very helpful to improve your balance your internal organs. So this catchy word attracted me a lot. So I discussed with a lot of my patients because, in private practice, patients really trust you a lot. So what you are seeing here is my first testimonial in 2000. So Dr. Lim taught me the dosage. I just followed what he told me and this lady conceived. In fact, I can talk much on this testimonial. She had a tubal block. She had a dysfunctional bleeding. But then September, after 5 years, married for 8 years, and then she conceived. I was really taken aback by surprise. But then what happened when this lady conceived and she had a normal delivery? This guy now he's doing his engineering. So that's how this product helps for many people. Next. Same way. So Mrs. Vijay Lakshmi brought this patient. So once they start improving, people bring them, doctor, you have given me this. She has improved. Now please help. Now this oligospermia, especially in our medical practice, we have very few medications for that. So here I can give the dosage there. This really helped this patient and she had a beautiful baby. Okay. All of us threatening is this cancer, but no more threatening is the corona. Now, this particular patient whom you are seeing in the slide is Shakila, who had a breast cancer, stage 1, because adenocarcinoma. So I had to remove her breast. We removed the breast, but this lady was not interested in chemotherapy or radiotherapy. She said, doctor, anyhow, all have side effects and anyhow, I'm going to die. So please let me die peacefully. Then after doing all the investigations, gave her in combination for 5 years. In our medical practice, any particular receive only for 3 years. But this lady, even now I'm doing the follow-up, she is fine. The attraction for her is after the surgery, she never developed any diabetes. Her menstrual cycle was regular and 53 years, she is fine, she is doing very well. Now this lady, she's a tailor by profession, but always having headache. We call it migraine. And she couldn't do her job very well. Every day she was falling sick. And according to holistic medicine, whenever we say body pain, it means that your vascular system is not good, your blood circulation. So I counseled her, told her about RDGL and the coffee, and she started taking it. She is still taking it. She is doing fine. She never had any problems. Okay, this lady is from Kanchipuram, down south of Chennai, who used to come to the city And this lady had multiple problems, which I have not written here. We have just written thyroid. But then counseled her in my clinic, told her about RDGL, and she started taking it. See, all these come under chronic categories. So they all have to take it for at least 5 to 6 years continuously. Okay. This mushroom is very helpful for all respiratory infections. So anybody suffering from allergic rhinitis to asthmatic bronchitis can take this and they find very good improvement. She's a flower vendor who has taken it and improved very well. Now, anti-aging, because this is a very powerful antioxidant. We have given a live testimonial here, 2000 to 2019. So you yourself can judge. Okay. So I am just sharing with you. So what all we have told is you have to understand there is some science and wisdom behind this. So let us understand what, why, how, and when. So even when I was interacting with Dr. Lim earlier in 2000, I used to wonder how this mushroom can help so much when we have so many medications. But because of the combination of it, it has got the polysaccharide, triterpenoid, adenosine, organic germanium, and ganoderic essence, all work in synergy. So that is very powerful with this mushroom, and that is why it is able to help for the healthy as well as the unhealthy. Now, as human beings, what do we face every day? All of us are worried only about these three diseases, 3 Ds. We call it the 3. They are diseases, degeneration, and death. Of course, death we can never predict because it is decided elsewhere by the Almighty. But disease and degeneration, do we have any way out? Definitely, disease or degeneration, you just go to the doctor, do all the tests, find out, take medications for that. But then, can we prevent this degeneration? You can't, because aging is the one which we can never prevent. Every minute, every second, your cell also ages. So what happens ultimately is quality of life will be fantastic, but quality of living becomes pathetic. So what is the health? What are the targets? We have only 3 types of people. One is the healthy people, the unhealthy people, and very sick. Even in our practice, day-to-day practice, when we see patients, we come across healthy people, the unhealthy, and also the very sick people. And here the miss prevention. All of us want to prevent diseases. None of us like to be sick or go to a hospital. Next is you have to have a very healthy lifestyle. And for protection, pre-illness, that is unhealthy. You should never fall sick. So what do? So you have to protect yourself. Next is very sick. People who are chronically sick for more than 6 months. You are a diabetic, you are a hypertensive, or you are having multiple complications. You have a kidney problem. All this. So you have to will be going to the hospital, taking some treatment with your doctor. But even then, you need something supportive to keep yourself healthy. So all these 3 categories, how we are going to address. Now, why Ganoderma? Even though there are a lot of things available today, why Ganoderma is because it is an excellent food supplement. Now, all of you know that we always talk of prevention better than cure. So for that, what does Ganoderma do? Ganoderma, main thing, as I told you earlier, the 5 micronutrients which are naturally present in it are first gives a cellular micronutrition. See, even in our allopathic science, we say micronutrition is very important, especially for your bone marrow, your vascular system, your nervous system. We all take food, we agree. Food is taken for us to quench our hunger and as well as for our taste. But here, why Ganoderma is important, micronutrition to your cell, then it strengthens your cell, especially your mitochondria, your adipose tissue, all that it strengthens. Then it improves your energy like anything. Then it has a normalizing effect. That is what interested me a lot in this thing. And mainly, it makes your body alkaline. That is why you take it in empty stomach in the morning. And because of the presence of organic germanium, your cells are able to absorb the oxygen very well. It is a powerful and mainly it prevents the degeneration to a certain extent and also slows the aging process, for which we are all live testimonials. In Chennai, there are many people who are taking it just to keep good health. And it is a universal adaptogen. So that is what is very interesting. And main two more interesting things is it has no side effects. That is really interesting, and it can be given with our medication. All age groups you can give from day the newborn. And adjuvant therapy here, adjuvant therapy or coactive therapy. This can be given with your chemotherapy or radiotherapy, whatever you're taking. You're taking homeopathy, allopathy, siddha, Unani, or anything, you can take this because Ganoderma is a food supplement and a powerful adaptogen. It adapts to your body and gives results. And main thing is no interaction with other drugs. So all these last three things really interested me a lot. So I tried it with lot of sick people and found it to be very effective. And that is why we say it is integrated and also flexible. Now, why you need Ganoderma? That is to have a complete health is very important today. So for that, what happens once you start taking the mushroom, first it starts cleansing your body cells. Inside your cells just get clean. Then it starts balancing your body. All your internal organs, you're all sitting and just listening to the meeting, but internally all your organs are working. We do not realize how much our organs are working. So it balances and it strengthens your immune system so that the body fights the disease. So that is why we say Ganoderma treats the body and it is your body which cures the disease. So this is where it differs from medicine, because medicine you give for a particular disease and you can't continue it for a long time. You have to go by advice of your own doctor, physician whom you are attending. Okay. Then another thing which interested me a lot was for this vascularity, because all of you should know that our body is lined by blood vessels. Like this banyan tree, huge trunk we call the aorta, from where a lot of vessels are branched. Our entire body, we have a network of blood vessels. So in our allopathy practice, we tell when your blood vessels are good, you are healthy. So here, Ganoderma are able to keep our blood vessels healthy. So when you are continuously taking it, it can help to reduce your lower cholesterol and also your free fat. Then it prevents platelet agglutination. Thereby, it can help in preventing your blocks. Also, it has the power to lyse the thrombi, prevent further clot formation. It's an effective vasodilator, improves the elasticity, and it also develops microvessels. Powerful antioxidant. Here, I would like to say, one consuming this Ganoderma and do at least 30 minutes of this walk in the morning, your circulation. We have never had any infection. Even though we travel, we are very busy people. I see a lot of patients every day, but even then, my health is good. And yeah, that is very good, really good. Autoimmune diseases, I have tried with many patients like SLE, lupus, pemphigus, got rheumatoid arthritis. I've got very good results with patients, and those patients are still taking it. All type of allergies. So we have really prevented many allergies because we travel a lot, and I find that both our system is very good. Here, in spread of cancer cells, this is particularly with the patients. See, when we talk of patients, counseling is very important. So in your team, if you have a very good doctor who is very light-minded, because DXN, according to me, is more service. So if the doc counsel, or you could take them to a doctor who knows about DXN, definitely the patients can benefit. And here I have seen first stage and second stage of cancer. Because when we talk of cancer, that itself is a big subject. But like breast cancer or these ovarian cancers, they are all very brilliant cancers where I have seen patients are improving a lot. I do a combination therapy now that we have a range of products. Whereas when I started only RGGL, but now with the range of products given by DXN, I do a combination and I see patients improving a lot. And what I have seen in cancer patients is usually when their immune system is low, they repeatedly get infections, which is totally prevented, and their energy level is very good. That is what is important. See, for a patient, he doesn't want to be sick, he wants to be active, so he doesn't mind whatever I take. Doctor, my only aim is I should be healthy. That's what they say, and they improve. So this is all about just I have given a bird's eye view of. Next, the most interesting product is the spirulina, which is also very good. It's got a high life energy, so directly from the sunlight, and this is rich in chlorophyll. So like how our plants are all green in color, same way we've got green. We call it as the poor man's apple. Main thing, this strengthens the immune system. It is very good for the cardiovascular system, mainly your heart, your blood circulation. It is able to help build your good cholesterol and good for the system. See, many people when I interact, they have problems with acidity because of the fast food, and many are not aware of the foods what is going inside. So the acidity problem is there. So when you take RGGL and the spirulina in the morning in empty stomach, the benefit is your entire system becomes alkaline and it is able to detoxify your body regularly. And all of you know that it contains the xanthophyll. So it is a powerful anti-cancer, antioxidant, very good energy. You get very good energy, good for your nervous system, especially the myelin sheath. So I have one patient who had multiple sclerosis of the brain. She improved very well by giving 10 spirulina a day. So when we talk of patients, we do counseling. It's not like prescription, we just write and give. We sit with the patient, educate them, and tell them how this product works. So overall improvement. Now, as a DXN consumer or a distributor, when you talk to a person, all should come in your mind. Yes, first is energy level. It will be very good for you. Quality of sleep can improve very well. The digestion and excretion, if both are good, that means you are healthy. General pain relief, because according to holistic medicine, whenever people say they have pain, first thing is your vascular system is not good. Second thing, you're not exercising. Always, we say the body should be on the move. Next is relief from it, because your immune system is very good. You don't get frequent attack of infections. Toxins are already cleared from your system, so your cells are healthy. And it gives you good memory and overall a good confidence. So without exception, 90% of the people enjoy good health. Now we say DXN is for the entire family. That is why we say DXN is a family business. So what interested me is this can be given on the day one of the newborn. Especially when we have this GL. GL is very good. It's full mycelium. And this mycelium has got a lot of organic germanium and is a high protein. So this can be given to the day one of the newborn. Just open the GL capsule, mix it with your mother's milk, or if mother's milk is not there, any water, just give it to the child. What is the most important thing for the child is you can prevent frequent attack of respiratory infections. So for the child, day one, you can start giving it. Then once the child starts going to the school, you can give the child, because all of us know that infections are usually from the school. Today with the coronavirus, everything is locked down. Main reason is because of the infection. So for children, it is very good. You can give RGGL. And then first is the pregnant lady. A pregnant lady can take it. Day one, she's pregnant. She can take RGGL and spirulina, which will help her for the developing fetus as well as for her also. Next is age. Teenage is from 13 to 20 years. They undergo a lot of changes, especially hormonal changes. then their emotional level is very different. So they go into a lot of problems, especially girls and boys. I've seen much with pimples and there. So for that also this product is very good. Then family, husband and wife, it is very good. Today infertility is a major problem. So I've tried with many patients and I've got good results. And for the seniors, mainly advise the seniors to take 2RG2GL to prevent further degeneration. Whatever problems they are having, along with whatever medication they are taking, they can take RGGL. Right now, we have many types of coffee. Even you can advise them coffee and tea. So that is why we say day one of the newborn you can give. So you can give to entire family. That is why here we put entire family. Next. Now, individually, we have shown for the man what are the benefits. First is, as I told you earlier, it gives you a lot of physical strength, mental peace. It's a good nutrition. See, many ladies I've seen, they have this vomiting problem, hyperemesis. So for them to get good nutrition, because Ganoderma as a whole, which spirulina gives you complete nutrition, you can tell them to take it, and it also protects their immune system so they won't get frequent attack of infections. Next, child, as I told you earlier, its system is very important. So child is good. Next, for the child, school going child, you can definitely give RG and GL. If your child is 7 years, start with GL first, one capsule. Then after about 3 months, start with RG and GL. So for them, it is very helpful to prevent the infections. That menstrual problems, and this product RGGL and spirulina in combination is very good, and it's the best cosmetic in the world. In fact, this RG capsule alone can be opened, mixed with little rose water and applied on the face for to prevent acne and all that. Obesity control is, they have to take it for some time, not that 3 months and then stop it. You have to take it so that you can get all these benefits. For the married people, it gives lot of health, vigor, and vitality. Both of them, today's lifestyle, the wife and the husband, both are very busy, both are working, so stress level is very high. To prevent that, you can give this. And for fertility, of course, lot of counseling is needed. The reports are needed. With the help of a doctor in your area, you can counsel and give RGG. For the senior citizens, mainly I am seeing is to prevent further degeneration from diseases, and whatever treatment they are taking, like allopathy or homeopathy, it complements and it prevents the degenerative diseases. They get very good energy. In fact, there are many of my senior citizens who take 2RGGL and this coffee, especially now with this cordyceps coffee, they get very good energy. And for the healthy people, why should you say is, these are the things. Mainly is protection. Next is retards aging. So enables a long life because your toxins get cleared every day. This I have seen prevents frequent sickness. Healthy life. And it improves your vigor and vitality, youthful life, stress relief, because Ganoderma has the power to calm your mind. And it already gives a general sense of well-being. Now for the sick people, because DXN, the symbol itself, if you see those days in 2000, it will be written there, the sick become healthy, healthy become wealthy. For me, this was totally new as allopathy practitioner. So I was asking Dr. Lim, how sick become healthy? So he was telling me, this unique mushroom helps the healthy people as well as the sick people. So it interested me a lot, and I have seen whenever we advise or we counsel a sick people, what are the benefits a sick people get is, first is speedy recovery from the sickness. That is very good for them. And what happens is it strengthens their body and gives future protection. Suppose they have been on too many medications. This, as allopathy doctor, I have seen interaction with the medicine sometimes makes them very weak. So when we add RGGL along with whatever medication they are taking, future protection and gives them lot of strength. It does not interact with other medications, complements other lines of treatment. Here I have seen in cancer patients, kidney patients especially. See, in kidney patients, whenever the kidney is failed, what the doctor tells, they have to go only for dialysis. So for those type of patients, to prevent the side effects of dialysis or the drugs, you can advise them to take this. And then this is very safe. That is what you have to tell the person who's taking. Absolutely no side effects and no addiction. Next is, I've seen now with my 20 years of experience, many of these sick people have become healthy, and they are the people who bring. They tell me, please, you have given this product, please explain and tell this patient how this can help them. And very interesting is it's an adjuvant therapy, coactive therapy. Ganoderma works in your body as a whole, from head to foot it works. That is why we say holistic approach. And for the sick people, our aim will be to improve the quality of living for the sick people. Now, how does health recovery take place? It's not a magic or it's nothing. There is science behind this also. Now, all you have to know is there are two types of toxins. One is the water-soluble toxin, the fat-soluble toxin. And today with the lifestyle, there is pollution everywhere. So daily we are inhaling a lot of toxins. But if your immune system is good, automatically it gets balanced. But here, the toxin related also depends on how much of tox. For example, if a person has been working in a factory for a very long time, fine dust will definitely go inside him. Then accumulation, that is very important. So like people working in outside work, the laborers, when they are constructing, lot of dust goes inside them. So the virulence of the infection, when we say infection, bacteria or the virus, the virulence, how strong it is attacking your body, and again your body's immune system. So all these you have to bear in mind when you talk. And what is imbalance? Imbalance is, it can be a chemical imbalance or an electrical imbalance. Chemical imbalance, when we say, like for example, what you all know is diabetes or hypertension. Electrical is fits. It could be inborn. It could be right from genetic. The day they are born are acquired over a period of time. And the organ damage, the degree varies. See, for some people, kidney is partially damaged, liver is partially damaged. That means it is damaged to that extent. And then age factor is also very important. If they are very old and the disease is there, then you can't give with any medication and improve. So the imbalance again has to be corrected using Ganoderma. And here, the patient's cooperation and faith is very important. So as DXN distributors, you will also have to educate them. So that is why we say detoxification is an everyday affair. Suppose water-soluble toxins are very high in your body, they just go out in your urine or sweat. Suppose fat-soluble, it goes out through your large intestine. And balancing is a progressive affair. That is why we say you should take DXM every day. Now, cost of health. It's a very big subject. I think my husband will talk about it. See, as a practicing doctor, what I'm seeing in my clinic today, I would like to share with you all. For a normal person, 70, let us say that 70% of the population is not sick. But today many people are taking antioxidants mainly to prevent their degeneration. Whether we like it or not, we age every second, every minute. So after 50, 55, many have minor problems like any joint pain, hand pain, this pain, that pain. So they take some antioxidants. So for degenerative disorders, they take vitamins or nutritional supplements. Then all of you know how many people take medicines to have a good sleep. Stress. Because of stress, they come and tell, doctor, my sleep is not there. Please prescribe some anti-anxiety drugs. Then for pain, how many people take painkillers? Indigestion is a very big market. So people take so many, like small tablets, something. And then acidity is another thing. Special care medications. Obesity, how many people go to the gym today? Skin, all of you know how many people spend on that. Hair, today hair loss is very heavy, so transplantation, they go at a huge cost. Fatigue, Many people are tired. We call in medically chronic fatigue syndrome. Then memory and infertility and impotency, I need not tell, because all of you know every street has a clinic today. So that is how our lifestyle has changed. So for all this, people are really spending money today in some way or the other. Either they buy some medications or they take some tonics like that. And for a sick person, when we take off a sick person, there are special care products. They have to go to the hospital at a huge cost. Nursing cost is very high today. It's not easy. Then they have a lot of mental worries, because when they are chronically sick and their income is not there, they are not able to meet both ends. And then for the family, it's very inconvenient. When somebody is sick in the family, what happens? All of us have to take care. Some have to go to the hospital. Your friends have to come buy something and come. So that again involves cost. And there is permanent damage to the relationship. So what I have seen is, in these 20 years, DXN products help in both these cases, for a normal person as well as a sick person. I feel as a practicing doctor, for a sick person, this product is very, very helpful because it goes along with our therapies. So to summarize, I would like to share with you all that this DXN products, right now we have a range of products from the single mushroom, like this capsules, spirulina. Now we have 3 more types of coffee. Everything has got a health benefit. So please understand and educate the public about this, and all of you consume it every day so that you get very good health. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and best wishes to all of you. Thank you. And this is my email ID, Dr. Malathi. I've written here, dxnhealthramanis.com. And my cell number is 94403312. So I can definitely help anybody who they've come to me.